Got in a little something from American Legacy Fishing Company. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fishing with Gramps, presented by, American Legacy Fishing Company. Now, truth be told, and I got this box a couple of weeks ago, but I had to do it because like 5 weeks ago, I bought my first used reel from American Legacy Fishing Company when I happened to be in the store and absolutely fell in love with it. So I had something in mind that I'd been wanting to buy, and I was waiting for one of the used, they call them drops, to happen when ALFC gathers up all of their used stuff and does massive drops. That happens in their Facebook community where they get the first shot at the big used stuff at crazy prices. If you're on Facebook, I'm going to drop a link in the description to the American Legacy Fishing and Outdoors community group where all of these massive drops happen. And I mean stuff from the highest of high end down to good quality stuff. Your Dobbins, your Shimano, your G Loomis, all the rods and reels that a lot of different anglers use but like to trade in every year whenever their favorite manufacturer comes out with something new. And you can save a good chunk of money on gear that looks like it was hardly ever used. Well, including what's in here. So let's take a look. Now let me pause for a moment and say that I am now partnered with ALFC. Ever since I went down into the store and did a video just kind of showcasing their showroom, I've been talking about them a lot because honestly, I'm a fan. I'm a customer. And hey, we just decided that I would partner with them, create the content that I like to make. But as you like to know, I like to share places where you can save some money on new and used gear. I mean, it's really hard to beat. It's really what I'm all about, is saving money and getting good quality stuff. So for me, it's a natural fit, and I really appreciate ALFC reaching out to me and saying, hey, let's work together and make things happen. And you know, outside of rods and reels, they also sell all the baits that I love to use. Strike King, Gary Yamamoto, Bandito Bug, favorite Chatterbait, all the Z-Man things. Of course, they got Berkeley. Oh, and Dirty Jigs, which I haven't messed with Dirty Jigs yet. Something I've been wanting to try. I also recently picked up some, like a Mega Bass Dark Sleeper, and I stopped in the store this last weekend and got like 4 or 5 different reaction innovation baits that I'd never really used. But after hearing Debo and Randizzle from Debo's Fishing Channel talking about it, had to give them a shot. And guess what? ALFC has them all at prices a little bit cheaper than the warehouse that sells tackle. You know, the place that takes like 6 weeks to ship stuff. I ordered this reel and it got here in 3 days. Now, if you've been to the channel before and you might have heard me talking about my old bass tournament days, I used to fish primarily Shimano Corrado reels and Falcon rods. But last year when I kind of started getting back into fishing heavily again, I decided I was going to try all new things and play with that. And really I did. I started with the Lew's Mach 2, the Team Lew's Black, then I got a Custom Pro, a Hyper Mag, Pro TI. I wanted to play with them all and get some experience with the whole Lew's lineup. After I did that, this year, I started messing around with some other things. I added a Daiwa Tatula, a Daiwa the Pitchin flip reel, and then most recently, the new Daiwa Zillion, which I absolutely love on my Chatterbait rod. But that being said, I had an itch. I just picked up this Shimano Straight spinning reel, and, well, you know, I had been watching for the used drops at ALFC, and this Shimano Corrado DC, and the 6-gear ratio was exactly what I wanted for a crankbait rod. I had a specific purpose in mind, which was to put it on my Dobbins Caden crankbait rod, throwing these 6 cents crankbaits. So I was testing out obviously the Dobbins Caden line, 6 cents, which was also new to me, and the Shimano Corrado DC. And I used this recently in a tournament where I caught one of my upgrade fish that caught me 3rd overall in the tournament for a weekend brawl that we were doing. And that was amazing. That's the highest I ever finished in one of these tournaments. And I was super proud of that. It was awesome. And yeah, I really wanted to get a Corrado DC just to see what the hype was all about. And with all the casting and the wind that I had to fight, on that Sunday afternoon. I was blown away. I mean, the Corrado for me just feels natural in the hand. It was always my favorite reel when I was fishing tournament 20 years ago. And man, I put it in my hand and it was just a natural fit. So suffice to say, they'll probably be watching for some more to come up on sale in these drops, because I wouldn't mind adding some like in the 7 speed gear ratio. And I really want to get my hands on the new Shimano 150 when it comes out that they released at ICAST. That looks really cool. But that being said, now that I'm working with ALFC, one of the things that's going to allow me to do in the future as we start working everything out is I will have access to their demo program. Now that means I might be able to get my hands on some newer gear when it comes out, get some early reviews, go down, hang out in the showroom, maybe learn a little more so I can share more information with you as the things come out. Get some early access. I think that would be really cool. Normally for a guy in my position, if I wanted to play in a game like that, you basically, you know, sell all your stuff at a loss and then turn around and then, you know, pay full retail price for it. But one of the great things I love about ALFC is I can trade stuff in and then have credit. And if I want to buy something after I do a demo on it, then hey, I've got money to buy it as well. If not, I can go down to the shop, do some reviews on some stuff, and then get some of the best information to you guys as it becomes available. I think that's really cool. In the month of August, you can use Gramps 10 to save 10% off of ALFC. And my goal isn't to become a walking billboard or commercial, but I am going to share deals and things like that. Stuff I find useful as a customer that saves me some money, I'll share it with you guys. Again, my goal is to help teach the very beginner angler, or if there's somebody that's wanting to get into tournament fishing, especially kayak tournament fishing, I can help you along the way as I learn as well. I know how to catch fish. Doing it from a kayak is a new thing for me, but hey, we're having fun as we learn. Now that being said, in our beginning bass fishing series, we're going to be moving from spinning rods to bait casting rods and reels. And well, you're going to start seeing it right here. You're going to see one of the combos that I recommend for first time bait casting folks to start to learn with. And we're going to have a couple of different selections at different price points. But I got a reel here and a rod that I bought from ALFC, had it shipped up here, got here in 2 days. It's amazing. And this combo is going to be the combo that I am going to do all the instruction on for our beginner bass fishing series using a bait caster. What's in here? Well, you'll have to wait for that video. But I'm not gonna lie, this Corrado DC is everything I thought and hoped it would be. But how does it compare to the new Zillion from Daiwa? I've been using the Zillion for months. I guess I'm gonna have to put some more time in this Corrado DC. Maybe do an end of the year review head to head, because I'll throw a crankbait as much as I'll throw a chatterbait just to see how we do. Man, it could be a close one. But again, I want to thank American Legacy Fishing Company for reaching out, for partnering up with Fishing with Gramps YouTube channel. I think this is going to be mutually beneficial. That's going to help me teach you how to fish or become a better angler. And hey, they sell all the good stuff too, so you can save yourself some money using Gramps 10 in August. Now do me a favor, I'll link their website down below. Go look at their rods, reels, and especially their bait selections. Tell me what videos you guys would be interested in me doing reviews on. I plan on going through the whole line of the various baits they carry, especially for our new anglers, so you get a good idea of how to fish all the various things that they carry. I know, I have promised a chatterbait video and a jig video, and boy is that going to happen, because they have every chatterbait known to man and a wide variety of jigs, so be watching for those videos. But if there's something special out there, for me, I've never thrown anything mega bass like a dark sleeper. I'm curious to see if it catches fish. I got one hanging back there on the wall now. If you want to see the video of my walkthrough of their showroom, hey, check it out right up here. If you want to check out that Shimano Stradic I just got, I'll link that video right here. Until next time, get outside when you can and make a memory, one cast at a time.